Here we go into the next games. Today between Edie and BacT. As we can see in the color BacT playing as color orange, which is really nice to see. I always like to see the non-friendful colors. I like to see like something red, orange, yellow is quite nice, purple, teal, and green. Sometimes you cannot really see green, and of course a lot of players don't really like gray, or a lot of viewers. But this is BacT in orange. It's like for me LB10 is teal, so BacT playing an arena game here, actually two as far as I can see those. For me these games have been played today, and I think BacT has been streaming or is right now streaming, and I'm going to upload those to YouTube as soon as I can. So these games should go up quite soon. We have a Persians war, not really the best arena stuff I guess, but in a mirror matchup anything can happen. Let's see what's actually going to happen. Here BacT sending sheep back. And not sure, is it BacT's? I guess it's Edie's sheep. Let's go for BacT's map right now. I'm gonna start with him as he's really friendly now for Edie. Got two boards inside, which is nice. Second gold inside, kind of forwardish. Main gold forward, main stone forward. Not too far, but it's not safe in the back. One relic inside, which is really nice. 3 deer inside, 1 deer outside, and close to the berries, but if you're going to lure the deer, then you're going towards the TC most likely. And then it gets beautiful, or it becomes beautiful, I don't know. Second stone safe in the back, second gold in the back, extra stone, extra gold, extra gold. This is so damn OP. Look at this. It doesn't really matter where your main gold is when you have 3 golds in the back and the 2 stones in the back. So BacT should have a really good time with this map. Let's see how he's going to play this. Usually we see Edie go aggressive. I guess BacT is not going to go the most aggressive way. He hasn't been known to be an arena player. I've seen him play arena like, I don't know, a month or years ago. I had a few games with him, but usually he's not playing arena as far as I know. Let's see how he's going to do here. Going for Edie's map. You can see Edie trying to lure the deer in. He's got 4 deer close to extra berries. He could even mill this if he wanted to. I think he's not going to here. We have 2 relics on the right hand side from Edie's base, 2 relics on the left. So relic wise, Edie got an advantage here. Third gold outside, on the left hand side here, the main stone forward, the second stone outside, the main gold forward, and the second gold for Edie. I'm missing that one right now. That's safe in the back, which is nice, at least the 1 gold safe, 1 type of resource, but the rest pretty much forward. Edie got the 2 boars and that's alright. He's going for the deer now, starting to lure the first one. I guess it went out again or went back or whatever. So Edie, not the best map here. Let's see how he's going to play this. And actually Edie is luring towards his berries. Mill 1 tile away from the berries. I'm not sure why, you don't really need to do this, but I guess Edie wants to fit more villagers there later on. Not sure what the plan is here. I don't really like it. Edie also 328 wood in the bank. No farms up, a lot of idle time on the TC. Actually that's too much for his kind of level, and I think he should go for farms as well, which he's not doing right now. Going for a second lumber camp, probably. I guess it's gonna come up somewhere here. There we go. And a house to block this hole in the wall. I guess he had to get a boar inside. And BacT is the first to click up to feudal age on, oh my god, 23 population. That's crazy, for God's sake. He managed to lure all 4 deer. He's going for 2 farms. He's going with 1 villager to get gold. I'm assuming he's just gonna sell stone and go up to castle age really fast. I'm not sure, this can't really be a boom approach, so I guess we're gonna see a more aggressive way from BacT here, which would be really awesome to see. He's got very good resources, but I haven't seen a lot of players go up with Persians on in total and 25 population later on, because 22 villages is really not a lot. That's like an Arabia kind of style, and from here on we could actually see a Trush if this was a tarot game. We do see Market Blacksmith coming up. He's gonna sell 100 stone, and he's gonna have all the resources he needs to click up. He of course saved 100 wood for a mining camp, which he doesn't need. Market Blacksmith coming up soon. Edie on the way to feudal age, 26 population, but I guess BacT is gonna click up even before Edie reaches feudal age. No, he's there, but BacT going up right now after selling and going for stone at this point. Not sure, maybe it is a boom approach. He's got 6 plus 7, that's 13 villages on wood. 4 farms, that means it's only 12 now. That's 5 plus 4, 9 villages on food. Playing like newbie now, interesting. Let's see how BacT is going to do this. Does BacT know about his back base? Yes, he does. Very good scouting. That's what I want to see here. As for Edie, he hasn't scouted his back base. There's not really a lot. Or did he see it? You should play one hand. Nice. No, Edie doesn't know what's inside his base. And now we have the scout fight. I never know who's attacked first. I don't know who's going to win this. And looks like Edie got the upper hand actually, which doesn't really matter, I guess. Apparently BacT is not going aggressive here. We don't see barracks, of course. So maybe you're gonna see 2 TCs, Monastery come up, and then try to outboom Edie here, which is hard to do because Edie is known to be aggressive, and as expected, a stable coming up from Edie. For those of you who are expected market blacksmith, no, not in Persians war, not Edie, or most likely not. Let's call it like this. Edie, of course, going to scout, and we do see the first TCs coming up for BacT. Both are coming in as well. That's 1 TC. He's got this stone and wood for 2 TCs actually. Wow, that's amazing. Problem is he's not going to be able to produce villagers constantly because Persian TCs are a little bit faster, and he really doesn't have the food income. He's got 5 plus, how do we have 7? That's 13 villagers on food actually. He's sending 3 villagers to gold. I guess he's gonna get a few farms around here. That's number 1, and I guess number 2 coming very soon. But 3 TCs are really hard to keep track on, and this one is idle already. It's producing, next one coming up. No, still idle TC in the middle. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to go that fast into 3 TCs, but having them is easier than not to have them, I guess. So let's see how fast BacT can actually move. Edie is going for the siege workshop here. Is he getting a monastery up? Not yet. He's got a mangonel out right now. He's got 1 scout, 2 scouts on the map. So got 1 extra scout here. And BacT for now has no way to defend. He is retreating his villagers from the stone, I guess. I'm not sure where they're coming from. And Edie could attack this TC immediately. You can see it. Nice attack on the villager. Was trying to get an outpost up for 16 HP, so almost finished. But not entirely. Another villager going down with a house. And while BacT has 39 villagers, Edie is killing already. And he's gonna start and attack this TC as soon as he's got... no, he's going for the walls actually. Wants to go in because there's 1 knight out. Does Edie go for extra TCs here? Not that I can see. He has enough resources to do it. For now, he's staying and going for the aggressive way. BacT losing yet another villager. Probably was housed at this point, that's why he had to send them. Or not, I don't know. But losing 3 villagers in total already, 4 or 5 even, I don't know. I guess 4 in the scout. That's really not a good start here. And Edie has 4 mangonels in 20 minutes going in, and he's gonna start to do as much damage as he can. Now the monastery coming up, and of course Eddie's staying on 1 TC right now. It makes sense as long as BacT is not really defending himself. I guess Edie can just go aggressive. There's a siege workshop and a mangonel out, but this mangonel could go down really fast because Edie got 2 knights, 3 knights actually in total now, and the siege workshop is gonna produce more mangonels most likely. Edie, is he going for a second TC now? Yes, on the golden wood line, very nice TC in my opinion. And BacT going with stables now. He's got 52 villagers, 54 villagers working. Nice wall off coming up here, and BacT is gonna be fully walled really soon. And actually he is, look at this. And now those stables will finish, and BacT may start to get out some camels out, but this TC is going down very, very fast. BacT will have to abandon his main gold, and this TC has been, but it's no longer. There we go, it's down. And 1 for 1 mangonels. Yes, that's actually good for Edie at this point because he's still got 4 mangonels left, so he can continue the attack. We do see knight production from BacT, not going for camels. Probably. I don't know if it's a bad idea, but Edie got monks, and we know how strong Edie is with monks. He's gonna go in now, and he's gonna start and boom behind this a little bit. Market coming up now. Eddie needs to balance his eco a little bit, I guess, or maybe just wants to have the market in case he needs to do it. It always makes sense to get a market. Nice mangonel shots here from BacT. 1 going down. Can he get a second one for free? Now the knight coming into attack, and this knight is going down before the mangonel. Very nice, trying to hit, good shots here, and Edie losing another mangonel. BacT repairing his own, which is really good for BacT right now. He's doing a great job of defending at this point, and he's using the back of his base. He's using the fact that this is a very small entrance, and he's house and building wall this already. A few spearmen in play to be able to defend from the knights. Edie with a nice push, nice shot on the spearmen actually, and there might be a few of them going down soon. No, not yet. Ooh, beautiful shot here. BacT defending really, really good at this point. More stables coming up. He's gonna go up to 5 stables. He can never ever provide the resources to produce from 5 stables right now, but I guess once he's got them he wants to produce fast. I'm not sure if that's the right approach. And this Mangonel has been really good. Nice shot this time from Edie, and nice dodge on Mangonel shot. The next TC could go down, and BacT may lose the Siege Workshop, which would be good news here. Only 11 villagers difference, not 12, and Edie is still going aggressive. He's doing pikemen even. And I guess BacT is a little bit in trouble. He's getting more farms up, that's what he needs right now. He's going for the goal in the bag. Yes, there's another TC up, so he's got 3 in totals again. And the Siege Workshop forward coming up from Edie. I like this, I like to see the Siege Workshop because that means Eddie's going more and more aggressive. He's going for a little bit of eco himself, 3 TCs, 1 on the main goal, that's good for him as well. And Edie for now looking good, but BacT the highest score here, I guess, because he had killed quite a few Mangonels. And now he's even starting to attack Eddie's Siege Workshop, not really, but the Mangonel is there. And ooh, BacT is open, so Edie could run in if he wanted to. Ouch, was that? But he doesn't really have the units to do so. Let's see. BacT again. Beautiful defense. Mangonel still alive, only losing a villager. That's probably worth it at this point. Scale barding, I have a light calf coming in for BacT. I'm not sure why. Then he's got 651. Oh my god, 651 stone. So he can get a castle up. Actually, I would love to see a castle right here. Right in front of, in this entrance. Maybe leave a tile to be able to go in and out. But get that castle up. It would be beautiful. Edie actually could raid this woodline if he could see it. I'm not sure if he can. Another beautiful Mangonel shot from BacT. Edie didn't pay attention or was too slow. He probably looked and was too late. Fucking lag. Yeah, that might be a reason as well. Makes sense. Probably Edie was looking and it didn't work. So BacT with a few cavalry units out, and Edie with a few idle villages actually. Fix that. 25 military units from Edie. A lot of pikemen, 2 Mangonels, a few monks here, and BacT. Not sure what his plan is. Another TC on his second goal, which is a good idea. He's gonna send these villagers as well. Eddie's not going for any relics, which is a little bit disappointing for me. He could have done that right now. BacT 1k stone in the bank. Something I dislike pretty much. Handcard coming in from him, this is good. BacT is gonna lose this TC probably, but it's not a really big problem because he's still ahead of the boom. I guess at least a little bit. He should have more eco upgrades, or he should have them longer. And he's got a lot of farms up. Look at this, this is just looking beautiful in the back. So Edie is controlling the main gold and the main stone, but BacT got enough resources in the back to still keep producing light calf knights whatsoever. And BacT is catching up a military unit, so he's gonna try and attack this very soon, I guess. Problem is, Edie got a lot of pikemen. He knows how to defend those Mangonels. And 6 Mangonels moving forward, that's something you have to reckon with. Or to calculate against, I don't know how to say this in English. Mangonel going down, good job from Edie this time. Edie looking good in this game, he's going for the market at this point, makes sense I guess. And Edie is spending all the resources he has on this push. BacT is spending all the resources on the Knights and Light Calf. And where's BacT go? Ooh, look at this castle, I missed this, he sent the villagers out, he didn't send them to gold, he sent them further out. And this means Edie might need, yeah, he's actually getting barracks up already, because we do see a few patterns as well, and BacT is gonna go in with knights. Oh, this could be beautiful. Let's see how Edie is going to react. The light calf moving out as well, and while Edie is attacking here, attacking the stables here, and probably gonna stop the Siege Workshop from coming up, maybe even get the TC down. BacT is going in with a lot of knights, a lot of light calf, and Edie's eco will be idle for quite some time here. Probably is going to lose a few villages as well, because that's definitely more than 15 here. Siege Workshop coming up forward for BacT, sending villages in. This is beautiful actually. Edie getting with Quick Town Center on the line. I think he should have gone out, maybe put it here, would be been even better, because now he's going to lose a few villagers, and I'm going to see 93 right now. 95 for BacT. This TC is going down, the villagers going out actually, just in case. Maybe going for this gold, which BacT cannot see yet, but and Edie can, but BacT is going to find this gold, and maybe he's going to the TC even. He could do it. He could also sell a few resources and go up to Imperial Age, but right now he's attacking. It makes more sense to stay in Castle Age at this point. I think he knows that Eddie's not up, and I think Edie. Ooh, he was even trying to go back there, but the TC stopped this. And I think BacT should get this castle up in front of the TC, just in case. Because if Eddie is going towards the back, BacT will be in trouble. And right now TC falling down, there's Rams to take down, Siege Workshop and Stables. At the same time, a lot of Knights and Lightcav still inside Eddie's eco, and I guess going for the next TC very soon. There's a lot of villagers, villager corpses. There's only 79 villagers left, so Eddie lost big round number 15 villagers as far as I can see, or at least 15, maybe more. And now we do see Town Center coming up from BacT and 2 Siege Workshops on his main stone, while Eddie is staying in the middle here and apparently doesn't really know where to go. To attack back here, gonna go for the military buildings. Do I need to defend more? Do I send more units back? Now BacT apparently going back out. I'm not sure why. Maybe he realized, yeah, I'm gonna lose too many units if I'm going to raid here, so better go back, defend, maybe go up to Imperial Age. A very good game for now, I feel, and I think we have to focus on Eddie because he's the one who is still pushing, kind of. BacT going with the watchtower here. Oh, this is annoying. Look at this. And Eddie's eco a little bit messy, but so is BacT's, I guess, except for that beautiful farm eco in the back here. Even going for the next golds makes a lot of sense. We have room for BacT, so it's not going to lose a villager to the wolves. And Eddie actually sending 3 knights in. Here in the back, BacT has no military units whatsoever. I guess we're going to see stables coming up from military building. The 2 Mangonels are attacking the next TC. BacT should have gone to the castle here, I think. I would have preferred to see this. The next castle coming up. No, that's TC. BacT get a second castle somewhere, or did he sell stone? Maybe. Is that just from putting up TCs? It's possible too. Another TC coming up here. Persian TCs, 4k 8 HP, of course, so it's not going to be easy to take them down. And BacT now going back to the Knights and Lightcav. He may try and get rid of Eddie's forward here. To save this TC, you need to get rid of the 2 Mangonels and the Rams. Of course, there's a lot of pikemen and monks in the mix as well, but BacT is going backwards, forward, however you want to call it. Mangonel trying to hit the monks, almost, but the monks are going to heal him, so can he get another hit BacT here with the monks? Nope, 5 monks surviving. There's more Lightcav coming up, and BacT now going for this single Mangonels, but the Lightcav need to go back because they are falling like flies to the pikeman attacks. Lightcav really not a good unit to fight against pikemen, but the Lightcav are going to be very, very effective against the monks and decent against the Mangonels. That's where BacT is going right now. At the same time, he's sending Rams forward, I guess. Ooh, Eddie with the counter tower to make sure this TC is not going up, and another siege workshop for Eddie as well. It's a pretty crazy game. Persian War here, something that arena players really don't really like, I guess, but this one is proven to be rather interesting. A lot of idle farms here. I guess Eddie did some good raiding. Look at this. Back team 100 villagers, Eddie back up to 97. So villager wise, pretty much the same. Also with the idle villagers. Not sure who's better here. BacT has a way higher score. That's because Eddie lost a lot more units than BacT. And BacT actually doing pretty good here. That castle is a rock in the middle, so Eddie can't really do anything. And looks like BacT got rid of all of it. I missed the part where Eddie's monks and pikemen went down. I'm pretty sure the knights and the Mangonel had something to do with it. Sorry for that. And right now BacT looking really good. He's got a good eco in the back, or he could have. He's going for a lot of gold right now. And he's got a good army alive. While Eddie at the same time, there's the pikeman from him. And a castle coming up from BacT on the second stone in range of the TC. Very, very good castle in my opinion. TC coming up on Eddie's gold, and while Eddie is going with pikemen and that ram, also villagers attacking, I think BacT should be able to save this castle first by getting this TC up and maybe attack the pikemen. Later on, I think he should go with the knights here. He's sending them right now. Knights +2 defense +1 attack, and BacT, the higher population, the forward castles. Eddie is a little bit in trouble, I think. Still no relics for Eddie. That's what disappoints me the most at this point. He would have had the time, or he could have taken the time to grab all 5 relics, I guess. Would have given him a good gold income. Like this, Eddie 700 gold. He's got a good amount of gold in the bank, but his main gold just ran out. The second gold, or was that in the back? That's still available. There's a good amount available. But Eddie calling GG right now because he's not going to be able to take down this castle. He feels he's too far behind. He's not going to be able to go up to Imp anytime soon, at least not with the reasonable eco behind it. And BacT with the better military right now, has a lot of raiding potential, and in the end, by that counter attack with that beautiful castle in the middle, winning this game. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.